So let's do rainbow. Yes, rainbow. So this is only mini rainbow. So let's take a look. So 4, 2x minus 1. Sunday will be 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So, rainbow. So, you need to know that 4 bracket 2x minus 1 is the same meaning as 4 times 2x minus 1. Yes, of course, at night. Can't be 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Teacher Kranji cannot wake up at 5 a.m. I will still be sleeping and dreaming at 5 a.m. Okay? So, rainbow. So, rainbow means 4 times 2x. So, you will get 8x. Okay, this one times this one. Positive times negative, you get a minus first. 4 times 1, you get 4. So, it is 8x minus 4. Okay, so this is just mini rainbow. Okay, next. Over here, so we have 5 plus, okay, now the difficulty go up already. 5 plus 2k minus 3 plus k. This is the question. So you can see that this is minus, then after that suddenly you have a bracket, right? So what I want you to do is you put a invisible one there, put a 1 there. So later when you do the multiplication, the rainbow, is easier for you to do it. So this one just copy, no change. 5 plus 2k. Now we're going to do rainbow for this part. So negative times positive, I get a minus. 1 times 3, I get a 3. Now rainbow this. Negative times positive is a minus. 1 times k, you get a k. So what you see here is exactly like what we do just on the previous question. You got to group the like terms together. Group the like terms together. So I will put my 2k minus k first. So 2k minus k. 5 minus 3. So it's positive 5 minus 3. 2k minus k is 2 minus 1. So it's just k. 5 minus 3 is just 2. So just put plus 2. And this is your final answer. Okay, answer put here 2 plus k. 2 plus k and k plus 2 is the same thing. Doesn't matter. So common problem with students is they don't know how to do the rainbow behind. When they see minus, then bracket 4 plus k, for example. I should use red color. Wait. So when they have like minus, let's say 4 plus 3k, and then after that they don't know what to do. So what the trick is, you can just put a 1 here, invisible 1 there. Okay, so you are doing 2 multiplication thing. Minus times positive, I have minus. 1 times 4, so I have 4. Okay, this is this rainbow. This rainbow will be negative times positive, I get negative. 1 times 3k, 3k. So this is the answer. Right, so you need to know mini rainbow. Mini rainbow. Okay, so let's just continue. Okay, so last week I started the question 1 and question 2. So I will just briefly talk about question 1 and question 2. So question 1 is just rainbow. So 4 rainbow with 2x minus 1 is the same thing as 4 multiplied by 2x minus 1. I don't need you to tell me what's the answer. I know what's the answer. Okay, so let's go on. Question 1. Okay, so just going to briefly talk about it. So it will be rainbow. So actually when you do rainbow, you are doing 2 things. You are doing the sign multiplication as well as the number multiplication. So positive times positive, we know that it's positive. We don't need to put a plus. Okay, so 4 times 2x, it will be 8x. Okay, positive times negative is negative. 4 times 1 is 4. So it's just rainbow and you get 8x minus 4. And 8x minus 4, they are not like terms. It's like 8 apple minus 4 orange. So you cannot simplify further. So you just leave it as it is. Okay, so let's move on to the next. So 5 plus 2k minus, you see there's a 1 there. So initially there's no 1. Okay, it's just minus open bracket 3 plus k. Okay, so over here, I put it at the box here, that whenever you see minus with a bracket, so you can just put a invisible 1 there. Just put a 1 there. So that when you rainbow, it's easy. So let's take a look here. So 5 plus 2k, just write, copy, no change. We're going to rainbow this part. So negative times positive, it gives me negative. 1 times 3, it gives me 3. Okay? Negative times positive, negative. 1 times k, k. So after that, I need to group the like terms together. So we have 2k minus k, put it together. Then after that, 5 minus 3, so it is 2. So in the end, when you simplify, you get k plus 2. So that's for question 2. Okay, next, question 3a. So we're going to do 5 rainbow with 2x plus 3. Okay, so what you're going to do is, again, 2 multiplication, 2 things. Positive times positive will end up positive, but I don't need to put a plus. 5 times 2x will give me 10x. This one times this one, positive times positive, positive. 5 times 3, 15. Okay, so it's very straightforward. Now this one, 2 rainbow with minus 3y plus 5. Okay, positive times negative. Okay, rainbow. Positive times negative, negative. 2 times 3y, 6y. Now this one times this one. Positive times positive, plus. 2 times 5, 10. So in the end, the answer is minus 6y plus 10. Even if you write it as 10 minus 6y, you're also not wrong. So either way also can accept. Either. So I just put an or. So you want to put either one, it's also the same. Okay, so next, this one, minus 7z minus 9. So I remember I tell you last lesson that and have a z, please make sure that you write the middle line. So over here, so you see this is minus open bracket, so there's a missing 1 there, so we can put a 1 there. So negative times positive, negative. 1 times 7z, 7z. Next, negative times negative, now I'm going to do this. Negative times negative, positive. 1 times 9, 9. And check whether there's any like terms. This is the final answer. So this is your answer. Okay, so let's move on. So this one, simplify the following expression. So I'm going to write out here 3x plus 2y plus 4x minus 1. So when it's plus, it's very straightforward. When it is addition, you just remove the bracket. So it is just 3x plus 2y plus 4x minus 1. Group the like terms together. So 3x plus 4x is together, plus 2y minus y is together. So 3x plus 4x, you just press the calculator. For 3 plus 4, it gives you 7. So you know it is 7, and just make sure that you remember to put back the x. Then you have positive 2y minus y. So that means it's 2 minus 1, which is 1. So it is actually just positive 1, but we don't need to put plus 1y. You just put plus y. And 7x plus y is already the final simplified version. So you cannot further simplify. So this is the answer. Next. 2, we're going to rainbow with 3x minus y. So again, same thing, rainbow. So positive times positive is positive. I don't have to put a positive. So 2 times 3x is just 6x. Positive times negative, minus. 2 times y, 2y. So in the end, you get 6x minus 2y. Hello, Dylan. Dylan, the sound okay or not? Is it better? Still got the static sound. Okay. Then after that, let's move on. Okay. Now subtract. Subtraction of algebraic expression is slightly tricky a bit. So you got to be careful. So again, subtract this from this. So you need to know what minus what. Okay, which one is the first number? They said from 3b minus 2a. And when you're doing subtraction, you must put bracket. So it means 3b minus 2a, I'm going to subtract a minus 2b. Okay, because they say from 3b minus 2a. Thanks, Dylan. Okay, so For this subtraction, okay, when you minus with an open bracket, you need to put an invisible one there. See, I'm going to put an invisible one there. Okay, so this first part, no change. You just open up the bracket without any change. So just write 3b minus 2a. So this behind, I'm going to do the rainbow. So you're going to do two things multiplication. Negative times positive. So you have negative. 1 times a is just a. Okay, the backside. Negative times negative, you get plus. 1 times 2b, you get 2b. So next thing is, I want you to group all the like terms together. So find your friend. 3b, see whether got any friend or not. Yes, got friend. Plus 2b, put together. Then the minus 2a and minus a put together. So this one is like 3 banana plus 2 banana, right? So it's like, okay, 5 banana. So when you press calculator, it's 5. So it is 5b. Okay? You don't anyhow talk inside the chat group. Yeah, just to let you know, my moderator block you means block you. There's no way to U-turn. Because I have no control over my moderator. Yeah, I also got no time to go and check the list who is going to block, who's going to unblock or whatsoever. Okay, so next, minus 2a minus a is like you press the calculator, it's negative 2 minus 1. So calculator will give you negative 3. Okay, negative 2, you minus 1. So calculator of course give you minus 3. So you put minus 3, but don't forget to put back the a. So this is your answer. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, next. So we have b minus 5 subtract 3 minus 2b. Same thing, this one when I have a minus bracket, when there's no number in front, you can put a 1 here. So it's easy for you to manipulate. So the in front no change, so just put b minus 5. The behind going to do the rainbow. So negative times positive, you get negative. 1 times 3, you get 3. Negative times negative, you get positive. So 1 times 2b, you get 2b. Next, group the like terms together. Group the like terms together. So you have b plus 2b. Number you have minus 5 and minus 3. Okay, so b plus 2b is 1 plus 2. So you get 3. So just put a 3. Of course, put back your b. Minus 5 minus 3, when you press the calculator, it's like, okay, I'm at basement number 5. I'm going down another 3 levels. So you're at basement 8. Basement 8. So it is minus 8. And that's your final answer. Okay? So that is just simple algebra rainbow, which is mini rainbow. Okay, which is very important. Okay, students always stuck at algebra, whereby they don't understand algebra, and then once you don't understand algebra, okay, secondary school life is just, the math is just tough for you. Okay, because you cannot even manipulate properly, means you cannot even form expression, you cannot even form equation, then you cannot solve anything. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. Okay, so over here I'm going to just write the question. So it's 3 2b plus b. Pretty straightforward, this one. This is like 3 times 2b. When the bracket means it's multiply. So 3 times 2b means you get 6b. 6b. Then you just plus b. And this is like term. 6 banana plus 1 banana. So of course it is 7 banana. And that is your final answer. Now over here, 4 rainbow with 4 plus p, and then after that minus 12. So they want you to simplify this. So we got to do our rainbow first. This one times this one, this one times this one. So positive times positive, I get a positive. 4 times 4, I get a 16. Next, positive times positive plus. Okay, 4 times p, you get 4p. Then this minus 12, just put it behind. Just put it behind. Then all you need to do is find the like terms. So 16 minus 12 is together, their number, and plus 4p got no friends, so just put them just one side. Okay, so 16 minus 12 is 4, so that means answer is just 4, and this one got no friend, just put it behind, so it's just plus 4p. Done. Okay, so this is just 4 plus 4p. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now this one is getting tougher and tougher. Now got fractions. Okay, so how are you going to simplify this? I'm going to write out the question. 4r over 7, I'm going to minus r plus 1 over 7. Okay, so what I want you to do is, every time when you see this kind of whereby it's a fraction, you want to combine into a single fraction. Look at the numerator, there's two terms, r plus 1. So can you need to put a bracket first? So now we'll combine. So it's just like in primary school when you learn how to combine into a single fraction. Like for example, if I have 4 over 7 minus 1 over 7, we need to change them to the same denominator. For this case, it's already the same denominator, so we know that it is 4 minus 1 over 7, and that's how we get 3 over 7. Okay, this is when we learn fraction in primary school. So it's the same thing to your algebra, it's the same thing. So what you need to do is, I'm going to do 4r minus r plus 1. R plus 1 is like a number, but it's in terms of algebra. The whole thing over 7. Okay, then you see, you are supposed to simplify the numerator. There's this minus bracket. So every time you see minus open bracket, you just put a 1 there. So it's easier for you to see. So we're going to do, okay, this 4r no change. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do this rainbow over here. Okay, this rainbow. Negative times positive, minus. 1 times r. Negative times positive, negative. 1 times 1, 1. Then the whole thing over 7. So the numerator, you can see that 4r minus r is 3r. So it's just write 3r minus 1 over 7. And that's it. Because 3r minus 1 cannot further simplify anymore. So this is your final answer. So this is how you combine into a single fraction, okay? So common mistake is student never put a bracket. Okay, once you don't put a bracket, you will write minus r plus 1, which is wrong already because it's supposed to be minus 1 because of the rainbow. Okay, so that's a common mistake that student make. So don't make that mistake. Remember to put bracket, okay, rainbow accordingly, and then after that you get, the behind is actually negative 1, not plus 1. Then you simplify. Okay, let's move on to the next. Increase the difficulty, increase a bit already. 5r over 2. 5r, thanks for sharing. 5r over 2 plus 2r minus 1 over 3. So just our previous question, you can see that the denominator is 7. I don't have to do anything really because it's already common denominator. This one is denominator 2, denominator 3. So you need to do a little bit more to combine them into a single fraction. Okay, 2 and 3, you need to know what is the LCM, okay, which is 6. So in other words, what I'm going to do is, we know that we're going to times 3, times 3, times 2, and times 2. Okay, so see here. So I'm going to do 5r times 3. So it will be 15r. So this one is over 6. Okay, now listen carefully here. Over here, common mistake, times 2. Okay, you need to take note that when you times 2, you only times 2 to the first number over here. You cannot multiply by the 2 to the 2 as well as the r minus 1. You cannot do that. Because it's just like, for example, if I tell you 2 times 3, then after that I tell you to times 2. So we will actually only multiply, like for example 2 times 3, which is 6. Then after that I multiply by 2. I get a 12. Okay, but common mistake is student, times 2 this one also times 2, this one also times 2. But it is not. Your times 2 only multiply 1 time. Understand? Hello? Okay, only multiply 1 time. So in this case, my 2 will only affect this first number, which is 2 times 2 is actually just 4. So I just put 4, r minus 1 over 6. Okay, so now I'm going to combine into a single fraction. Okay, since the denominator is already 6, so it will be equal 15r plus 4r minus 1 over 6. Then what you need to do is further simplify by rainbow. I don't teach primary school math. I'm teaching Sec 1 to Sec 5. Okay, over here equal. So let's rainbow. Rainbow and rainbow. So what you will get is 15r, no change of course. This one rainbow will get plus 4r. This rainbow will be negative 4 over 6. Don't forget to put your denominator 6. 15r plus 4r. So you get 19r. So 19r minus 4 over 6. And that is your final answer. Thanks for the rows. Okay. Okay, so this is how you combine the single fraction. So again, I repeat, this is a common mistake I can tell you. Thanks, Dragon. Okay. So remember to follow me in case later after that you cannot find my account already. So those who haven't, algebra is so interesting, I don't know why. I love algebra. I super love algebra. Okay, since primary school, I love algebra all the way. Okay, yeah, it's so fun. Okay, so take note, this is a common question that students always get wrong. So I already tell you what's a common mistake that they already did wrong. Times 2, you only times 2 to the first number. You don't multiply to both of them. Okay, and this one, the common mistake is students never put the bracket, and then it causes the behind number to be wrong. Okay. Okay, so this one, rainbow, and then just simplify. This part is just very straightforward. Okay, let's move on. So down is, we're going to do 4x plus 3, rainbow with 1 plus 5x. Again, very straightforward. So 4x, no change. So what you're going to do is, you're going to do this rainbow over here. So this is 4x. I want to screenshot it. Okay, just for those who are new here, you should you can go to my bio. My TikTok profile. There's a link there. Click on the link. Then the the last button you can see that is go to my Telegram channel. Okay, so the PDF worksheet and the solutions will be uploaded tomorrow. Okay, and then the second last button is my YouTube channel. So remember, again, I have said, help me to subscribe, send to your friend, help me to increase the subscriber. So yes, the YouTube channel, you can see the past TikTok replay, or the video, like what I'm doing now. So you can always refer back and then to revise. Okay, so let's move on. Elf Noodles, I actually did a TikTok live. Sorry, not TikTok live. I actually did a TikTok video regarding my pen. I did mention about the pen. I did mention about the brand. So maybe you can go to my account and go and find the one with the pen. Okay, so let's continue this one. So positive 3 plus and plus is a plus. 3 times 1 is a 3. Plus times plus is a plus. 3 times 5x, 15x. So you can always see that how I rainbow. I always break it into two things. Okay, I always break it into two parts. Okay, the sign and the sign multiplication first, then the number multiplication. So then next thing is you group the like terms together. So you can see although you can see that although I say it's a normal tech secondary lower sex algebra, but this is actually algebra whereby it apply for all normal acad, express, whoever, because this is basic algebra manipulation that all of you must know. Okay, thank you. Okay, so all of you must know how to do algebraic manipulation. That's very important for secondary school life. Okay, next, group the like terms together. So you have 4x plus 15x. These are like terms. Then after that, plus 3. Nothing is hard. Okay, anything new is hard. But once you learn, keep trying, keep practicing, keep doing, and then you realize, it's just like that. Okay, it's not that tough. Anything new is tough. Okay, just don't give up. Just keep trying. You will get better each time. Okay. So 4x plus 15x, I get 19x, and plus 3 got no friend, just put that. So 19x plus 3 is already the simplest form. Okay, let's move on. Okay, expand and simplify. Okay, I'm going to write out the question first. So it is minus x plus 5x minus 2y. So I only need to do the rainbow for the bracket here. So we're going to do rainbow for this part. So minus x, no change, plus 5, no wait. Okay, this one. Positive times positive plus 5 times x, 5x. Positive times negative, negative. 5 times 2y, 10y. Okay, minus x plus 5x is the same as negative 1 plus 5. So a lot of students don't know how to deal with negative. Never mind, we got calculator. So negative 1. So it's like you are saying that, oh, you are at basement 1. You know, to take the lift. You are at basement 1. Then you go up 5 level, right? So of course you know that you are at level 4 already, right? Basement 1 will go to ground level, right? Then after that you plus, so it becomes 4. So that means this is 4. But of course, must remember to put back your x. Put your x. So you will have minus 10y. Okay, 4x minus 10y. And 4x minus 10y is the simplest form, and this is your final answer. Okay, so let's move on to the next. Expand and simplify. So you see, for normal tech students, even normal acad, even express, you also learn all these things. So this is 2 marks. So we're going to do 2, 5 plus 2x minus 3x minus 2. Okay, a lot of times students come to me for my tuition. They sign up, and a lot of times is their issue is on their algebra part. So I got to spend lessons, many lessons, to make sure that I drill their algebra, work on their algebra, rectify their problem. And then once they resolve the algebra portion, it's so much better or easy for them to understand the question behind, the concept behind. Okay, so rainbow, positive times, I'm going to do rainbow. So 2 times 5, we get 10. Positive times positive plus 2 times 2x, 4x. Now this rainbow over here. So negative times plus, negative. 3 times x, 3x. Negative times negative, take note, negative times negative, so it is plus. Okay, so 3 times 2, 6. So all you need to do is group the like terms together. Okay, so I'm going to put 10 plus 6 is, they are friends, so put them together. Then I have plus 4x and minus 3x. So 10 plus 6 is 16. 4 minus 3 is just 1. So you just put plus x. Nope, we don't put plus 1x. You just put plus x. I didn't see it on your YouTube. You never see what on my YouTube? God, I got put what? When you click on my YouTube channel, you should see the playlist. So the playlist, you can see TikTok lessons. I already asked Sam to categorize out the normal tech lessons. So you can just go to the normal tech playlist and find. Okay, so far normal tech videos are already, this is the number 2 only. Number 2 only. So this is our final answer. What is the name called? You mean my YouTube channel name or what? Hello, do you only do algebra? Today I'm only doing algebra. Okay, today is normal tech lower set algebra. In fact, it is not just normal technical. Okay, it's also applicable for normal acad. It's also applicable for express. Okay, next. 4x over 5 plus x minus 7 over 2. So this is something like my YouTube channel. Now you go to my bio, the TikTok bio, my profile. Go and click on the link. There's only one link there. Okay, click on the link. My second last button is straight away. Just click on the button. You can straight away find my YouTube channel. Okay, so 5 and 2, the denominator. So the first thing you need to do is combine into a single fraction. Combine into a single fraction. So we know we need to change to 10. So you know that this one is times 2, times 2, times 5, and times 5. Okay, times 2, times 2, times 5, times 5. So 4x times 2, 8x. So it is just 8x over 10. This 5, I can just put as rainbow. 5 multiplied by x minus 7 over 10. So you can see that, okay, some students always have they always rainbow already, then after they combine. But my way of doing it is, you combine it into a single fraction already, then you rainbow the numerator. So now I have 8x plus 5 x minus 7 over 10. So all you need to do is focus on the numerator and do the rainbow. Okay, denominator 10, just put there first. So 8x, put there. Then I'm going to do the rainbow. So it will be plus 5x and then minus 35. And again, we are not done yet, because 8x plus 5x, you can still further simplify, which gives you 13x. So it is 13x minus 35 over 10. And you are done. So this is how you combine into a single fraction. Because 5 times 7, so it's 35. I times 7, sorry, times 5, 5x times x minus 7. So rainbow 5 times x is 5x, 5 times negative 7 is negative 35. Okay? Yes, thanks Raphael for helping me to answer. Yeah. So we are done with the first worksheet for mini rainbow. We're going to do the second worksheet, which is all similar question as what we are doing now, just now. So it's like, okay, keep refreshing the same concept over and over again until you know how to do it. Okay, let's see. 77, what's that face? That one is crying face or what? Okay, so again, simplify, combine into a single fraction. So you have a plus 2 over 3 plus a minus 1 over 4. So can someone tell me, okay, what's the first thing I need to do? We already did, I think, 2 to 3 questions on the similar concept. So now you tell me whether you learned something. So what's the first thing you need to do? No, when we go to work life, we don't need algebra anymore. Okay? But again, the argument, never use it in work life. Why do we need to study? Okay, study is just to train your brain, train your brain to think, to analyze and stuff like that, and eventually, of course, get the cert get the cert. Okay, cross multiply. This is not an equation, Yes, learn the logic, learning how to analyze stuff. 4a plus 2 plus 3, the whole thing over 12. Well done, Melvin, well done. So what you need to do is, you need to combine into a single fraction. This is not an equation, be careful, kids. The middle is not an equal. If it's an equation, yes, cross multiply is correct. But this is addition of 2 algebraic expressions. So you are supposed to combine into a single fraction. Okay, I haven't planned yet. But I'm thinking of fixing maybe every Wednesday night for normal tech students, and every Sunday I will go back to teaching EMath for express stream. Yeah, so it's like 2 lah. Okay, so I'm going to follow what Melvin said. So we're going to times 4, and then we're going to times 3, times 3. So we know that we will have 4 rainbow with a plus 2 plus 3a minus 1, the whole thing over 12. Okay, the whole thing over 12. So again, we're going to do rainbow. So this one times this one, this one times this one. So you will have 4a plus 8 plus 3a minus 3, the whole thing over 12. I haven't decided what's the EMath topic. You all can help me later lah. Okay? So whoever is here can actually decide. Not say decide lah. The final decision still lie on me. But you can tell me and suggest to me what topic you want. Then if I feel that, okay, I want to do it, then I will do it. Okay? Okay, so then of course we are not done yet. We are supposed to simplify it. So we will have 4a plus 3a, and then after that we have plus 8 minus 3, the whole thing over 12. So 4a plus 3a is 7a, plus 8 minus 3 is plus 5. Then after that the whole thing over 12. And this is the simplest version. You cannot simplify further. So this is the final answer. I never decide. It's just random. Okay, it's just going to be random. Primary school normal number fraction, secondary school algebra fraction, similar concept. Yes, it's similar concept. It's actually similar concept. Okay, it's just that students suddenly got alphabet, then they don't know what to do. The only tough part is the so-called the rainbow thing you need to do lah. But actually rainbow is also not that tough. Okay, next. Okay, next. Simplify the following expression. So now we have 0.4 3j minus 5. It's the same thing. You see a decimal, don't panic, it's the same thing. So we're going to just do our rainbow. So same thing, positive times positive, we have a positive. Next is you just press the calculator for 0.4 times 3. And it gives you either 6 over 5 or it gives you a nice decimal which is 1.2. So since they give us decimal, I can put as 1.2. Okay, I think I did difference. I think I did stationary point already. Okay, never mind. Later then we decide. End of the lesson then we talk. Today our lesson is until 6. Later then we talk about the topic. Now focus on doing this first. So now 0.4 times 3 is 1.2. So we're going to just put 1.2 and don't forget to put back your J. Then this rainbow, positive times negative, I have a minus. Then now 0.4 multiplied by 5 give me 2. So this is minus 2. So this is actually just the final answer. So you don't have to worry that it's decimal or fraction. Just rainbow as the same thing. It's the same concept. Okay, next. This one, I'm going to write out the question. So it's minus 4 rainbow with 3m minus 6. And then after that, plus 5. So we're going to do our rainbow. See, from 5 o'clock until now, I've been doing so many rainbow, right? By now, you already should be master of rainbow. Negative times positive, negative. 4 times 3m, 12m. Negative times negative, positive. 4 times 6, 24. Then after that, this one, just put plus 5, put behind. Group the like terms, already grouped. Minus 12m, got no friends, so just leave it as minus 12m. 24 plus 5 is 29, so it's just positive 29. And this is your final answer. I use the square method. Square method? Which one use square method? Where got square? There's no square question here leh. Are you me? What do you mean by you use the square method? Okay, again we want to do combined single fraction again. So 2p over 5 minus 3 minus p over 4. Okay? So 5 and 4, you need to change them to 20. Okay, so this one is times 4 times 4 times 5 times 5. So 4 times 2p give me 8p. So it's 8p over 20 minus 5 rainbow with 3 minus p over 20. So remember I said, I also don't understand what I mean by square method. My teacher teach different method. Rainbow got square method meh? I also don't know that. I also don't know how she's going to tell us what is the square method. I'm curious to know what is square method also. We never know. Sometimes, surprisingly, other teacher can teach some wonderful methods, and then we can just learn. I mean, every day we always learn new things. Okay, even although I teach for 11 years already, but every time when I teach new questions and everything, I keep learning the same thing. As long as it's okay. As long as it's okay. Okay, so after that, we're going to combine into a single fraction. So we have 8p minus 5, 3 minus p, the whole thing over 20. Okay. So we're going to rainbow. This part you're going to rainbow. So you will have 8p minus 15 plus 5p over 20. Group the like terms together. 8p plus 5p minus 15 over 20. In the end, you get 13p minus 15 over 20. And this is the final answer. Okay, so you see for the past 40 minutes, we have been doing a lot of combined to a single fraction. Okay, but again, by now you should be an expert already. Okay, let's move on then. So 3, 6x plus y minus x plus y. So again, we need to do rainbow. This rainbow is pretty straightforward. 3 times 6x, 18x. This is plus 3y. So over here, remember, minus open bracket. So I want you to put the invisible one. Okay, so negative times positive, negative. 1 times x is x. Now, this rainbow, negative times positive, negative. 1 times y, it is y. Okay? You know why this one is 3 marks? I can tell you a lot of students cannot figure out how to do the minus open bracket. They always stuck at this part. They always stuck. They always get wrong for this part. Okay? So 18x minus x, put it together. I think normal tag is 3 marks. I think for express level, I think this one is only worth 2 marks only. Okay, 18x minus x plus 3y minus y. So 18x minus x, it is 17x. 3y minus y is 2y. Okay, so it's plus 2y. And that's your final answer. Okay, so let's continue. 5x plus 2, 3x minus 1. Okay, by now you all should know how to do it lah. Let's see who can do this question. I have to cover the answer. Okay, you should take out a paper, write out this thing on the rough paper and then try it out yourself and see whether you get the same correct thing. This one is pretty straightforward. This is pretty straightforward. We have done so many rainbow questions. So by now you should be expert already. By now all these marks should be right inside your pocket. Grab it and put it inside your pocket. Okay. So you guide me how to do now. You guide me. 6x minus 2, 5x, but yes. So first thing is we're going to do rainbow. So 5x no change. So we have plus 6x. And then after that minus 2. Like terms, 11x. So we have 11x minus 2. Okay, 11x minus 2. And that's the final answer. Okay, that's the final answer. Good. 11x minus 2. Okay, so sometimes, I have to teach you all how to learn. So a lot of times, a lot of students like to just sit in class and then after that, although they're very attentive, okay, they sit in class, they look at the teacher, then the teacher talk like music, then then they, I understand, I know, then it's all about understanding, knowing. But their hand, no touch, nothing, not moving anything. They're not moving anything. I understand. Then it's always doing that. Okay, my student also sometimes always do that. Then after that, when ask them to do the work, similar question, then they don't know how to do. Okay, so a lot of times we learn not just by listening. So after you listen, while you are listening, you need to write down. Okay, you can write down what the teacher write, and then after that, you can also put in additional words to further explain what is the concept. So this is how you learn. You hear, you listen, you write down. Then after that, so you can see that that's how you absorb learning. Thank you. Okay, so no, I can tell you a lot of students always do that. Okay, they will say, I understand. Yeah, easy lah. Okay lah, no problem. Then when the teacher teach, they know how to do. Then after that, when the questions pop up, how to do? It's because you never write down and practice. Okay. Thank you. Okay, for me, okay, for me it's kind of understandable to the Singapore English dialect. No lah, that's our Singlish lah, but I still get it lah. So too bad lah. My English is not that good lah. Okay, the God is fair lah. If I'm good at math, doesn't mean that I have to good in my English as well lah. So pardon me for that lah. Too bad I cannot change that lah. Okay. So what you all need to do is when you all learn things, you all need to write them down. Okay, so me myself also the same thing. Okay, sometimes the teacher, a lot of times textbook given to us is all given in point form, so short, Then when the teacher teach so many things. Then after when you listen, you understand. But when you go back home and look at your lecture notes, so it's like you don't understand. Because why? Because it's only all short notes. So when your teacher teach in class, you got to listen and then on the short notes on the point form, you got to add in words. Okay, add in words and to further elaborate the point form. This is how you learn. It's like you cannot waste what the teacher taught in class. You have to put them down, put the notes, and then when you are referring or you are doing your tutorial, you are doing a revision, then you see your notes. Then you will have memory of what the teacher teach. You understand? No what? The N-level paper English is okay what? It's fine. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this one. So 2m minus 3n plus 9n. So again, do rainbow. So you will have 6m minus 9n. This one just put behind. Okay, this one a little bit tricky. Minus 9 plus 9. So you know that minus 9 plus 9 gives you 0. It means that it net off. So that means this one becomes 0. I don't have to write anymore. I only left with a 6m. Why is it minus 3n? Minus 3n plus 9n. I got put something wrong, man? No, huh? So, yep, it's me. So you have to be careful. Okay, so you remember, positive times positive is positive. 3 times 2m is 6n. Positive times negative is negative. 3 times 3n is 9n. This one got nothing, just put behind. And then this one is the like terms. Minus 9 plus 9 is 0, so you don't have to write the plus 0. So you only left with the 6m. Okay. Actually, I always have a title there. Normal Tech Lower Set Algebra. But this algebra, again, I have mentioned, is applicable for Express and Normal Acad. All levels learn this algebra manipulation. Okay, so 3x plus 2 over 5 minus 5x over 4. So in other words, I can say whatever we learn in Normal Tech, okay, 99% definitely applicable in Normal Acad and Express. Okay, whatever you learn in Normal Acad, okay, 99% applicable to Express, definitely. Okay, so then it's just that different level, the number of topics is different, and the difficulties is also slightly different. Okay, let's move on. So by now you should know that you want to change to denominator 20. So we times 4 times 4 times 5 times 5. So you will have 4 rainbow with 3x plus 2 minus 5 times 5x is just 25x. Then the whole thing over 20. So again, we're going to do our rainbow. So you will have 12x plus 8. This one just put it behind over 20. And then you can see that 12x minus 25x you can put together. Don't forget the denominator. A lot of time my students do already. Suddenly the denominator disappear, you know. Okay, so it's over 20. So 12x minus 25x, you can key the calculator for 12 minus 25, it gives me negative 13. So it is minus 13, put back your x, plus 8 over 20. And that is your final answer. So you can see that the answer put 8 minus 13x is the same thing. It's just like 1 plus 2, you write as 2 plus 1. Right? It's the same thing. Thanks for the ice cream. Yeah, the rotation of symmetry is a bit... the only topic that is in Normal Tech that is not in Normal Acad and Express is the rotation of symmetry. Okay? It's a simple concept, but yet it's quite confusing. That one I'll talk about it. Today we just focus on algebra. Okay, that's the only topic that is not in Normal Acad and Express. Okay, let's move on. So this one, this one now too easy for you already. Whoever cannot do this question now, I tell you, really, you need to bang yourself to the wall. Okay, because we have been doing so many algebra by now, you should be able to do this. So just rainbow this and rainbow this. So it's just 4x plus 12. So you see, from 5 o'clock until now, we have been doing so many algebraic rainbow and then combine with single fraction. So you are like, oh, you master it already. You see, the more you practice, the more comfortable you become, and the more you know how to do it. So you see, now when we are doing this question, you look at it, it's so easy. So see, practice make perfect. Math is always about practice. Okay. Factorize, that one is sec 2. Okay. Next, now we're going to do this. Yes, good luck for your WA2. A lot of people are having WA2 now. So 4x minus 3 rainbow with 2x minus 5. So this part, we're going to rainbow this. 4x, no change. Minus times plus, minus 3 times 2x, 6x. Minus times minus, plus 3 times 5, 15. Okay, then 4x minus 6x plus 15. Minus 2x and then plus 15. Okay, since a lot of people haven't WA2 exam, so I have a student 2 days ago, so she texts me. Okay, actually a lot of students have this problem. A lot of students have this problem. Sure, Sunday still doing homework. Who's still doing homework? Okay, what I want to say. Yeah, I have students who tell me that, oh, Sure, I can do the work during like school homework your homework whatever, you know. But every time when exam come, then when I look at the question, and my mind just go blank. My mind just go blank, and then after that will do badly for the exam. So many students have this problem. So why is that so? Sometimes you wonder, I can do during exam, or maybe even after exam, I look at the question, I can do, why is that during exam I cannot do? Okay? It's all about the mindset. It's all about the mindset. Of course, some students have exam anxiety. So, how do you actually overcome this exam anxiety? All I can say is, first, you need to be well prepared for the exam, then you will not feel anxious about it. Actually, every humans, yes, I do agree, humans all have this problem. Okay, so all you need to do is practice make perfect, and the more you practice, when you see something you have done it before, then you will not panic, right? And then after that, another thing is, the main thing is, human beings, okay, or students, you have the mindset of you are afraid to fail. You are scared to fail. When you are scared to fail, you dare not try. And then you are worried. Then you start to worry, then you will have mind block. Okay, then you cannot think how to do it. Then you will wonder, why this question is so easy, why I cannot do it during exam? You understand? So, what I can suggest is, this one is of course practice make perfect again. When exam come, you have to just tell yourself that it is just a normal practice. Just take it like it's a normal work. As long as you, of course, you got to revise and prepare. Don't come and tell me that you never prepare and then you expect to be, wow, you can do well. No. What I mean is, for those who actually work very hard and revise, so first of all, let me finish what I'm going to talk first, and then I'll talk about the 10 minutes thing. Okay, then after that, during the exam, okay, you just need to, when you suddenly, a lot of time, if I can tell you, sometimes the first question is very difficult. Then when the students start to look at the first question, oh shit, how to do? Then they will start to panic. Wow, first question so difficult already. The behind question I cannot do already, die already. Then it's like, oh, I cannot do it. Okay, then what do you do? So a lot of times they purposely put the first question as a tough one. It's just to test your mentality. So I always tell my students, okay, if the first question you cannot do, it's okay. Okay, just tell yourself, okay, you just need some time to warm up. Just circle the question first, you move on to the next question first. Okay? So if let's say touch wood, wow, second question was so tough, right? So you see, they're trying to push your mindset, say make you wonder, first question I can't do really, then how? Never mind. Circle the question, you just continue to do first. Continue to do. Sometimes you just need a little bit time to warm up. But when you start to feel yourself panic, what I do is I will usually take the water and then I just take a sip, take a few breaths, and then after I try to calm myself down, and then I try to do it again. Please, don't take big gulp of water, okay? Because you don't waste your time going to the toilet, Don't waste time going to the toilet, So just take a sip just to calm yourself down, okay? Then we try to do. And you'll be surprised, okay? As you do, you'll feel like, oh, the momentum comes back already, okay? Don't need to go and bother whether you fail or don't fail, okay? If you do badly, you don't know how to do badly, you fail. Okay, but if you go and worry for something like you worry that you fail, then after that in the end you definitely will fail, because you blank out, you cannot even do any question. So why worry now when you are supposed to focus on just doing the work? Just focus and do first. Then after that move on. Then after that, when you have finished your work already, then you come back and look at the circuit question again, and then read the question, and then you try again. You'll be surprised a lot of time after you do and get behind and come back to look at the first question. Oh, actually the first question is just like that. It's not the time after all. You understand? So sometimes you just need a little bit time to warm up a bit. Okay, it's all about mindset, keeping yourself calm during the exam. Okay, so yeah, this is my thing I can tell you. Then about just now the student saying, I just finished the exam in 10 minutes and then the rest of the time I sleep. Okay, I have also students who tell me that, you know what I say? What did I say to him? I said, you never sleep before, You has to be like make use of the exam time to sleep, is it? For those students who finish the exam in 10 minutes and then the rest of the time sleep, frankly speaking, I don't respect you for that. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? Are you trying to prove that, I sleep for 10 minutes, I can get 100 marks, then you win others? Then after when you come back, you see that you got a lot of careless mistakes. Then should you slap yourself or not? Correct or not? You can sleep all you want after exam, right? Why do you need to sleep during the exam time? So I also tell my students that you're trying to competition with other people, how long you can sleep, is it? Correct or not? So what you should do is you should take the time. If you can finish within 10 minutes, take the time to go and check, make sure you got no careless mistake. Check until check until you're really 100% sure they are all correct. Then fine, you still left with a little bit of time you want to sleep, can. But for those students who do 10 minutes go and sleep already, then you think what? You will not regret after that lah. Huh? You can sleep all you want after the exam, okay? So please, I also scold my students, okay? I'm a very straightforward person. Okay? Sleep at the right time. Huh? Okay, do the right thing at the right thing at the right time, huh? But 10 minutes you still check, you can text everything, check within 10 minutes. Then I think your paper is too easy already, huh? Okay? This is normal tech, huh? Okay, let's move on. Huh? Okay, enough of my whatever things that I talk, huh? Okay, so come back here. So 2x plus 4 minus 3x. So over here, rainbow, so we have 2x. This one we have plus 8 minus 3x. So group the like terms together. So we have 2x minus 3x plus 8. 2x minus 3x is minus 1, so it's minus x plus 8. And this is your final answer. You mean when I'm going through O-level question? Oh yeah, kids, June holiday, I'm doing crash course, okay? I'm doing a crash course. It's going to, of course, you need to sign up one. It's going to announce soon. I'm doing 1 week, 5 days EMath crash course for O-level. I'm doing 5 days of the EMath crash course. It's a 5 days thing. Okay, I'm going to teach everything you're going to be tested for O-level. It's like a question. I'll suddenly do all questions, and then after you learn, and then refresh and everything. Okay, I will announce that soon. Hopefully by next week I can put out the announcement. But take note, that is not a free course. That is not something free. That is something whereby you have to pay and sign up. But of course, it's not going to be very expensive. I feel that it is reasonable. I'm going to squeeze everything to 5 days, and you're going to learn 5 things, 4 years of topics, all within 5 days. Okay, the amount is definitely super worthwhile. I'm not going to reveal the price here. Okay, so we are now at the last question for the day. Again, this is combined to a single fraction. So we have x over 2 plus x plus 3 over 5. So by now you should know that you're going to change them to the same denominator. I'm kind of weak subject in the subject. For O-level math question, will there be a TikTok live? TikTok also got HBL. Yeah, I teach math since last October already. Yeah, a lot of students benefit from my TikTok live. Okay. So, changing subject, Simply, you can go to my YouTube channel, as in like, I remember there is a EMath, you go to the free EMath lessons, there is one, I think at least half an hour lessons regarding changing subject. Okay, changing subject is a common topic that students always cannot do. My time also don't have. Okay, then you go to the YouTube, you go and find that topic and go and learn from there. There's a lot of questions I did there about changing subject. Okay, it's very important for changing subject. Okay, especially if after that, I believe you're in Sec 2. I believe after that, when you, let's say you're going to take EMath in Sec 3, changing subject is very important concept. I'm gonna fail N level. Now it's only April. Okay, if now you're already giving up, then I can tell you that of course you will fail. But don't give up, we still have many months to go. You have still got a few months to go. Okay, never give up. Okay, study one question is study one question. Take 10 marks, take 20 marks, 30 marks is better than just scoring 0. Just don't give up. Okay. Okay, so we will have times 5 times 5 times 2 times 2. So we will have 5x plus 2 rainbow with x plus 3, the whole thing over 10. Yes, don't feel hopeless. My NYE next week. Okay. If mid-year is so-called what you mentioned by bloody hard, okay, then you got to ask yourself, okay, what I can feel is like that. Sometimes when let's say you already failed the paper, then what you should do is you should learn from it. Okay? Means teacher will go through corrections, right? If your teacher goes through correction, don't understand, ask your classmate. Ask until you know how to do it. Okay? And so why? So that you will not commit the same mistake again. So that when the exam come and have similar questions, you will know how to do it. Okay, so when you tell me the exam is bloody hard, okay, fine. Maybe that paper you will not score well, but it's okay. When the paper come back, you learn from it and apply it for the next one. It's applicable. It's the same thing as life, lah. Life always teach you different things, right? We always learn new things. We always have. We cannot sabo. We cannot or bully or betray or whatever. All these are lesson learned. So lesson learned is painful, yes, but then you learn from it. Then you don't commit the same thing again. I forget things easily. Yeah, people always forget things one. What is not? Oh, that is very normal. So how do you don't forget things? Okay, how do you don't forget things? Take down notes, right? Take down notes. Put it in the notebook, whereby you know that this, like for example, okay, my students every time cannot remember the area of trapezium formula. Then every time I have to tell them. Then I have to always purposely disturb and then say, hey, ask another student, hey, come help him, what's the area of trapezium formula? And people always can help him and he always forget. So I make him write down that formula in a notebook, you see? So write down in a place whereby, so that every time you forget, you can refer to it. You refer to it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, until you go right into your head. Then you won't forget already, what? Correct or not? Okay, let me finish this question. Rainbow, 5x plus 2x plus 6 over 10. So now we have 7x plus 6 over 10. Ta-da! And we are done. Okay, so you can see that today, this algebraic manipulation is applicable for secondary school, be it normal tech, normal acad, or express. It's just they learn it at different level, different stage of their. Some learn in Sec 1 lower sec, some learn in Sec 2 only, some not, yeah, that's only the difference. But these are basic algebra manipulation that you must know. Okay.